Hey guys, it's Erin or Gimme Erin 418 and I am back with another video. TGIF. Yesterday I made 2 videos about the studio and I was feeling great, and then last night I was laying in bed and I just got so sick. So it's something that's going around. I don't know. I don't think it's the flu. Maybe it's the flu. Might just be a stomach bug. But it didn't hit Kristen, so. But alas, I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, so I am going to push through and just gonna have to pardon my appearance. I'm drinking ginger ale, so don't mind me if I sip on that a little bit. I finished a few things in the last 2 weeks, and I have quite a few whips, so let's jump right into it. The first thing I finished was another one of those Josie hats, but I forgot to bring it upstairs, and if I walk downstairs, I won't be able to walk back up. So, there are pictures on my Ravelry page of that, and I guess I could put in a picture right here of that. What's the next thing I finished? This is Sammy the Sock Monster by Rebecca Danger, and I just knit him out of scraps. This will be going to the hospital. I did change his socks slightly. I think I just changed the way they did the stripes, so he's really cute, and I had him posed up on our mantle like Jane Fonda. So he's really cute, and his socks are huge, and when you have them off, they look like they're going to be way too big for the monster, but then you stuff them on his feet, and they don't look nearly as huge. They're really cute, and they're true socks. They have a heel gusset, turn and gusset, and everything, which I don't do on human socks, but on a monster sock, sure. He's really cute. I think this green is Bernat Super Value, and I think this beige, not beige, it's a cream, you can't tell in this lighting, is Karen 1 pound, I think. So I finished him. He's a pay-for pattern on Ravelry. The next thing I finished is my Way It shawl, number 4. It was originally a 3, and I'm not drawn to the triangular shawl, so I decided to rip it out because this is Miss Bab's Deep Sea Jellyfish, and it was too beautiful not to wear. And I'm hoping that the colors are going to show up. It's enormous. It's absolutely enormous. So you start on this end, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. And I did it as written with the applied edging. I love applied edging. Those colors are pretty true to color. It's really pretty, and it's soft and it's squishy, and I cannot wait to wear it, to have some time. Not to have some time, but to wear it, I guess, is the long and short of it. I almost forgot that one. It was on the mannequin behind me for some pictures. The next thing I also don't have, a friend of ours whose father actually lives right next door to us, asked for a hat, so we bartered for a hat for haircuts because she's a hairdresser. So Kristen can get some haircuts, and she asked for an Argyle hat, and I braved it. So here's a picture of that. Next thing I finished was a pair of socks, which I do not think you saw. And let me just look for the tag. I know it's here. Here it is. It's out of Biscotti Yarns. They're a company out of Canada. And this is the Biz Sock self-striping. And the only thing about Biscotti Yarns is they do not write the colorways on their tags. So this colorway is the Sorcerer's Uniform. I'm 99.9% sure that's what it's called. It's the Harry Potter yarn. And these are for myself. Just a plain vanilla sock with a fish lips kiss heel. And I love them. This yarn is butter. It is so soft and smooth. It's amazing. I have another skein or two of it, and I can't wait to cast them on. But it won't be for a while. I have too many things planned between. I don't really have things planned. Anyway, there's so many things to make that I don't know that I'll get to them right away. So, whoops. There are those. And I love them. I can't wait to wear them. And that is all my finished objects. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, sorry. So we'll move right into whips. My first whip is the wavy checkerboard. I don't think I might have knit 1 or 2 rows on this, only because I've been doing other things. I still love it. And I'm knitting this for Seth, and I've been a little stressed out about that. A little stressed out. There it is. Cannot recommend this pattern enough. I will be drawing for a winner in a moment. And I am knitting this out of Premier Yarn Sweet Roll in the color Wasabi Pop. This is what it looks like in the roll. The colors are coming out like spot on. I know the picture is a little grainy, but so chugging along on that, and I do love it. I really enjoy it. It's a nice mindless thing to knit on. I started a new project, the Spindrift Shawl on, what is this by? Spindrift Shawl by Helen Stewart. And when I got it, there was a way to get it free. I don't know if there still is. It reminds me very much of Pebble Beach, and I'm enjoying it. It's nice, another nice mindless can sit and just knit on it project. And I am knitting, this is my most treasured yarn. I got this several years ago. It's from Becoming Art. I purchased one of their kits a few years ago because it was Beauty and the Beast, and I know you guys know I love Batman, but the thing I love more than Batman is Beauty and the Beast. I can recite it in English and Spanish, every line, and I can't wait for the new one to come out, so I decided to use my Beauty and the Beast colorway. And this is a really luxurious yarn. If my yarn arm will stop shaking, because it's got merino, cashmere, and nylon in it. And this is what it looks like in the cake. It is like the perfect bell yellow, golden yellow, the perfect blue of the Beast's suit, and the browns. It's perfect. I can't picture a more perfect Beauty and the Beast colorway. I really can't. You know who would probably agree with me or be able to concur with me the most is Ross Funko Boy, because I know he loves Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, not in the middle of a row, thank goodness. And it doesn't look like much yet because I'm still increasing and everything, but I do love how it is coming out. It's not too substantial yet, but move that tail. And it does have, you know, the eyelet increases and everything. I love it. So, I have not been to a movie theater since the second to last Harry Potter movie came out. But I think for the new Beauty and the Beast, I think I'm going to go and hopefully wear my Beauty and the Beast shawl. It's gorgeous. And it's another one that is divine to knit with. I'm so unanimated right now. I apologize. Next is the Scrappy Happy Blanket. I'm still on track doing a square a day. I've actually done more than a square a day. And I will show you the ones I have worked on. Okay. This is probably the most boring part of the video, but here we go. Knit that one. And that one. Did I knit that one? Yep. And purple one. These are all minis, so I don't actually know what they are. I lost count already. That's okay, I don't care. I'm going to do a monthly tally of how many I've knit instead of a weekly or anything like that. As long as I get one a day, I'm happy. But this is very potato chippy. I find that if I start knitting, I can't knit just one. Purple. Am I holding it up high enough? I love this one. This is a mini from that Jen sent me, Crafty Jen. This is a pair of socks in it. It is from Spinning Fates. One of my favorite dyers. There's that one. And that one. And that one. And this one. This one. This one. This one. 4 more. 5 more. 2. 4 more. I can't count. 3. And that one. So there is a possibility that I could finish this year. However, I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. I don't need it. And the last thing is another new start, and it's out of this amazing yarn, Opal. I love Opal. This is from Sarah Hepworth, and I don't think I ever showed the yarn that she sent me for Christmas. And I still haven't sent her anything for Christmas. Christmas, yeah, Christmas was horrible. Anyway, it's Talisman. My eye's itchy. And here's the colorway. Try and get it without the glare. And here's a cuff. But I also have the first sock done. These are for Kristen. So they don't fit on the sock blockers. When I go to Stitches, if I go to Stitches, I think I'm going in April. Another set of sock blockers is on my list. Here it is. And my socks are going to match, believe it or not. And just a little sock blockers, like I said, a little small for the sock. She loves them. I'm surprised because she's not really pink, and it's not really pink, it's more red, but it's got purple too. So those are for Kristen, and I might finish those this weekend. Depends on how I feel. Oh, I can't lose that tag. And that is all my whips. Next, we're gonna draw for the wavy checkerboard pattern. We had 14 entries, it looks like. So I am on random.org, and I am going to draw for a winner. And the winner is number 13. So we'll go back to Ravelry, and the winner is What did I say, 13? Oh, okay. That's not a post, that's an answer. So we're going to draw again. And the winner is number 5. So let's go back and see if number 5 is correct. The correct post. It is. Let me see if I can show this so it's actually the person. I can't unzoom. There we go. So there is number 5. And the winner, the post of number 5, is Nitpick56. So Nitpick56, who is, I know who this is, but I can't think. Terry, send me a PM on Ravelry, and I will, because I want you to be surprised when you see this, and I will give your name to the designer, and she will send that along to you. I should write that down. That you won. Congratulations, Terry. Nitpick 56. What's up next? I have no idea. I'm kind of just doing whatever I feel. So, what is new? The first thing that's new is that next Friday I will be releasing a hat pattern, and of course I forgot to bring it up here with me. It's out to test knitters right now. You may have seen Amy Ming Mao's or Lisa Yarnyenta, Yarnyenta 1, I believe, on Instagram have posted their photos of their finished hats, and they came out great. It's the crescendo hat, and just like the rest of my patterns, all the proceeds from that hat pattern will go directly to the Seth Botari Fund. We've raised almost $300, and next on the 1st I'm going to make our first donation, and I'll share that with you guys, to the Seth Botari Fund. And the new pattern will be $250, just like the rest of my patterns. And I think that's it on that. Also, next Friday, February 3rd, my local Michael's opens, which is very exciting because currently I drive an hour and a half if I ever need to go to Michael's, so I don't go all that often. While I do not anticipate I will go all that often still, Kristen and I discussed it before I said that I wasn't going to buy any yarn, and I said, but when Michael's opens, I'm going to need to have an exclusion, a one-time exclusion, not to go crazy, but just to go in and, look around. So that's next Friday, so hopefully I'll get over there that day. Their grand opening isn't until 2 weeks later, but I still think I'm going to go on the 3rd. I don't want to be there when it's crazy. So that's exciting. And now I have some thank yous. I'm going to start with some donations that came in. This is from Mary. And Mary, I don't know your Ravelry name, so please, or your Instagram name, so please let me know what that is. And I hope it's okay to show these. She sent these great blankets. This nice camo checkerboard blanket. It's really cute, and I think someone's really going to love it. I was supposed to go to make a donation this weekend, but I won't be doing that for 2 reasons, and I'll tell you. Well, one's that I'm sick, but it'll go the next time I go down. And then there's this blanket. Oh, beautiful. So thank you, Mary. But that's not all. Mary sent another package. Mary sent another package. She sent a card with each of them. And in that package, she sent this adorable little Mr. Bear. I think she even called it Mr. Bear. Yes, Mr. Bear, which makes me laugh because our youngest brother had a teddy bear. He probably still has it to this day, and he called it Mr. Bear. I mean, he was 15 years old and was calling it Mr. Bear. So, anyway, she sent this adorable little bear, and somebody is going to love him so much. Somebody's really going to love him. I'm tempted to give him to Seth, but he's cute. So thank you, Mary. And like I said, please, please, please let me know. I don't know if your name is Mary or Mary Ellen. I feel like I know your Ravelry name and your YouTube handle, but I just can't bring it to mind. So, when you have a chance, let me know what that is. Thank you so, so very much. I did get another donation for the hospital from Beverly, who also sent me some minis. And what is Beverly's Ravelry name? We have messaged back and forth a few times. Let's see, not contributors, messages. Yarnmus. Yarnmous. She sent this absolutely adorable little baby hat with a little smock on the front, smocking stitch. It's so cute. So precious. So thank you for that. And then she sent me, she didn't want to trade, she just wanted to send me minis, which I greatly appreciate. She sent me this package of minis, and she even, I don't know what any of my minis are. She sent me like what they all are, and it was great. So thank you. Thank you so, so much. And then Kristen's been chomping at the bit. She stole this, but I stole it back. She really wants to try this tea from David's Teas. And then she sent some green tea also. And she sent one other thing. She sent this progress. I actually thought this was a stitch marker. I didn't know it was a progress keeper. So this will be going downstairs with my sock blanket. Thank you so, so much, Beverly. I love everything. And I'm sure the hospital is going to love that darling little hat. Okay. Next up. Where's my little bowl? Oh, it's right there. Sarah in Germany. I had sent her some yarn with Z, and she sent stuff to Z, which she didn't have to do for me. And there was some tea, which I gave to Kristen. It was caramel apple, and some Milka chocolate Santas, which are gone, and this really great card in German, and this yarn, which may be my next pair of socks. It's a Lana Grassa, and it's in the neon mixed colors, and this is super duper soft. I have another skein of this. I think they're 50-gram skeins of two in a yellow color, but these are my colors. So thank you so much, Sarah. I love it. I absolutely love it. And next, I got a package from Dorinja on Ravelry as a thank you for the Secret Santa, which was by no means necessary, but very much appreciated. And I'm just going to show you a couple things that were in there. Batman ice cube trays. I'm excited because now I can use these now that I showed you. Batman ice cream trays. Thank you, Dorinja. And she sent some candy, and she sent some things from Alaska. This cracked us up. The official Alaska Skeeter Skinner knife. This cracked us up. Too funny. And she sent a couple Batman fabrics, which are awesome. I don't have these ones, so super awesome. And she sent this yarn that's from Alaska. She sent a couple other yarns too, some cotton. But this is made in Alaska, fiber and ice, bountiful Alaska hand-dyed fibers and yarns by Fiber and Ice Alaska fiberice.com. And this color, I don't think it has a color, but it's merino. It's 200 yards of merino. But I've never had yarn from Alaska, so this is really exciting. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It looks like it might be a sport weight, but that's going to be fun to play with. A lot of fun. And like I said, she sent a skein of cotton and a skein of DIY yarn from Lion Brand. And oh, this will have to go on my tree behind me. Cute little Alaska ornament. So thank you very, very, very much, Dorinja. I love everything. There's more in there, but some of it's been used, some of it's been eaten. And last but not least, I got a package from Fernanda, and yeah, she said when she came, she was really to Vermont for Rhinebeck. She was really stressed out, and she left, and she felt light and relaxed, which was just great because I mean that weekend was amazing. So the first thing she sent me was this amazing and huge project bag, which I'm going to be using soon, and it has a unicorn on it. It's great. It's enormous. I love it. Love it. Love it. And she sent some tea, which I'm going to drink this because I love chai, and then Kristen wants this cappuccino. She sent all these stitch markers. I won't take them all out because there's a lot in here. A lot of stitch markers. Lots of different ones. There's some sheep and some beads and some hearts, and it's really awesome. You can see some of them. Beauty mouse. I have a bowl on my desk for stitch markers, so just putting an ugly bowl, putting it in there. And then she sent these are awesome, and now I can use them. They are mug rugs for your coffee in the morning. Wake up and smell the coffee. I love them. Kristen's gonna have one in her office. Actually, maybe not. Kristen doesn't drink coffee. I might have one up here in the studio and one downstairs where I sit when I'm relaxing. It might be selfish. Is that bad? If it is, I don't care. And this is one of the most beautiful skeins of yarn I've ever seen. It's called Yarn to Inspire. Live and Love in Color. Hand-dyed yarns made in Avon, Connecticut, and the colorway is Northern Lights, and it is beautiful. It's a superwash nylon blend, 463 yards. I'm trying to get you to be able to see all the colors because it is beautiful. It's blues and purples and green. Not purples, maybe a little bit of purples, but it's and a little bit of teal. There you go. Isn't that amazing? Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna make with this, but I'll figure something out. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Fernanda. Love everything. Completely unnecessary. Thank you to everybody. I went to the post office on someday this week, and I came home and I said to Kristen, I've got all these packages in my hand. I said, I swear I did not buy anything. I didn't buy anything. And I really hadn't. Okay, so that's all the knitting. And I'm just going to give you a brief update on Seth. Seth had some complications. He had a fever after the craniotomy, and it wouldn't go away, so things got delayed, and his central line had to be replaced because it wasn't drawing, and it wasn't the right central line, and he needed an image study done and everything else. So he went into the hospital on Monday. with the anticipation of starting chemo today, Friday, but that did not happen. Um, Last I heard, he's going home today for the weekend because he has a respiratory infection and can't start chemo with respiratory infection, especially the type of chemo he's having. So another speed bump. But I did FaceTime with him yesterday as he was waiting for anesthesiology, to come get him, to have something done, and he was cranky. I'd be cranky if I was in the hospital too, but got him to giggle a little bit and smile, and he was alert. So there's much more in-depth updates on the blog. My sister does not update every day, and I can't say that I blame her with everything going on. I mean, that's probably the last thing on her mind. So, but they're hoping that they can get this respiratory infection under control and get him healthy so that they can start chemo next week. Yeah. So it's been almost 2 months since this started. So I told my sister that nothing seems to be going smoothly for him, and she's she's frustrated only because she wants her baby better, you know. So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you to everyone who has been purchasing the patterns. Like I said, we're at we may have surpassed $300. I haven't checked today, in pattern sales, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And every morning when I wake up and see the emails that you have purchased patterns, I get a little teary, and it makes my heart like the Grinch. It grows a little bit. Um, it helps to keep me going, and I appreciate that you all care, and keep on praying, sending good vibes, whatever you do, really is appreciated. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna crawl downstairs, probably crawl into bed and edit this video. So I hope you're all doing well, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.